Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the UCF Knights return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with, and a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
The back goes in motion. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. He's got his man. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. What squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Knights will hustle to the line. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Got it looking for a first. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. That coach has to be happy with it.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So Miami's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. So So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. Smashes through. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Right back to the well. Spins away from one. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Hurricanes are on the move. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Now he's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's George. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Back to throw, it's Ward. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So now on comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll toss it to the outside on the left. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
It's caught. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Jefferson. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense going all in to stop the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and goal coming up here. They'll go with a direct snap. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Yeah, you run a play that's conservative. You're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line, ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Reads it, fires complete. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Makes his man miss. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Knights have their offense in high gear. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. On the run, it's Richardson. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the things I love about this QB as a runner is not just his athleticism, but how tough he is. He can run in between the tackles in the middle of the field, push the pile, break tackles. Linebackers are trying to bring him down. He just keeps his feet driving. That is impressive.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They want to run this quarterback. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Unloads it left. It's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Makes his connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's George. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after that completion. They'll leave it with him. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught on the outside, it's McCormick. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Using his feet. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? A first down for the offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Knights are in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give from the gun. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Knights will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Ward. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. No fair catches here, looking for room. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Wide out in motion. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Hudson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. No huddle here for the offense. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Knights in the hurry up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll throw it on 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Gets open down the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dropping back, it's Ward.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner is stopped. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. but really this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half in the Dukes Mayo Bowl.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, and we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? To throw, it's Ward. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Stopped after making the catch. The Knights moving quickly to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Feeling some heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Harvey. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Knights are on the move.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Knights line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Hard running there. And to use that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. Runs through the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. They'll give it to him again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Arroyo. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. DB's right up on the receivers. The Hurricanes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Canes! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air, it's Jefferson. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Knights headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Runs through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step.
He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UCF! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Ward. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Running back searching for a hole. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. After run, now throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Restrepo. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Now on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Arroyo.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
At the 20, he's got space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a fit. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miami!
And 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision, whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open. Hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
Take these for granted sometimes, but this would make it a 2-possession game. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
27, UCF 18.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Across the 25, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. The Knights will have a 1st down. Offense lining up quickly. Back to the air one more time. Finds his back in the middle. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's off to the races. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Getting set for the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fights off a defender. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looking for a man. It's Jefferson. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense set for a 1st down play. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well